take your order, please?
Big Mac McDLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, a fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal, McNuggets, tasty golden french fries, regular and larger sizes, salad, chef, a garden, or a chicken salad, oriental, big breakfast, egg McMuffin, hot dog cakes and sausages, maybe biscuits, bacon, egg and cheese and sausage, Danish hash brown, 2 and 4 dessert, hot apple pies and sundaes, 3 varieties of soft serve cone, 3 kinds of shakes and chocolatey chip cookies, and to drink a Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, and orange drink is right, and coffee, decaf, 2, a low-fat milk, also an orange juice. I love McDonald's, good time, great taste, and I get this all at one place.
Would you like that to go?
Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am in front of a very famous McDonald's in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. A lot of McDonald's aficionados love this McDonald's, the design of it, the log cabin design. If you've never been to Wisconsin Dells, just to give you a little background in this area, if you've heard of Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or Branson, Missouri, there are these towns that are very tourist towns. They're usually next to a big lake or some kind of a natural wonder draw that brings people to the area, and then the town will decide sometime in its history that it will capitalize on it. So you'll see all kinds of golf courses and amusement parks, mini golf courses, and regular golf courses, and then just like retro museums and escape rooms, which is a more modern one. Anyway, Wisconsin Dells is exactly that. It's one of those little towns that really survives based on tourism. Anyway, this design, I think it fits in with a lot of buildings here in Wisconsin Dells, but a lot of people think of it as just the log cabin design McDonald's, but actually, this has a cooler history. The reason that this McDonald's looks the way it does actually goes all the way back to 1959. In 1959, right where we're standing right now, a little amusement park opened, and it was called Fort Dells. And it was not a ripoff, let's say a kind homage to Frontierland at Disneyland that had opened several years before. Clearly the people that ran Fort Dells had seen Frontierland, and they thought, you know what, that would be great in our town. So Fort Dells had a Frontierland, an Adventureland, it had a farm, and one other land, and it was a old family style, old west style amusement park. It was very small. It was only about 11 acres big, and it sat right here. And unfortunately, it closed in 1985, and they demolished it, I believe, in 1990. And so in 2002, as a way to pay homage to the former Fort Dells, this McDonald's was opened, and it was built in the old Fort Dells style. So that is why the log cabin McDonald's looks the way it does, and it's actually officially known as the Fort Dells McDonald's. So it's a cool little homage to an old amusement park that a lot of older folks still remember from when they were kids. I never went, of course. I grew up in the next state over in Michigan. But if we would have come to Wisconsin, we probably would have come to this. My parents definitely traveled a lot and took us places, and I'll bet it was a lot of fun. But we're gonna go in and check out the Fort Dells McDonald's. Why, welcome, Bear. Welcome. So just inside, they actually have a picture of the original Fort Dells, which is really cool. You can kind of see the way the street went, which is right out there, and then this is basically where the McDonald's sits today. Isn't that cool? Try to get back here so the reflection doesn't affect it, but it's tough. It's pretty neat. Of course, this is the commemorative plaque congratulating the Fort Dells McDonald's on being erected. And then the Fort Dells dates that the park was open. And this was conceived by John and Bunny Orr and built with pride. A tribute to the heritage of the Fort Dells Amusement Park. That's pretty neat. They do have an arcade here with a sweet gate and stone wall. There's some cool games. Guitar Hero. Superbike seems to be down. The Need for Speed Carbon. Gotta have some Terminator Salvations. Someone left their beanie on top of the coin machine. I love the McDonald's bear they have on the side of the fireplace. And of course, the McDonald's holding the cheeseburger is even cool too. All carved. More Fort Dells pictures hanging in here. This was at night. Pretty cool place. Lots of taxidermy along the walls and big antler chandeliers. And of course up front, they gotta have a giant moose head. Of course, this is a modernized McDonald's now. It's pretty much almost the kiosk like most McDonald's have become. I have noticed they've started serving cosmic drinks. Well, that's pretty cool, because they make some good drinks. Nature Magazine, Canoe, Wisconsin. I'll bet that's a real place. Another welcome bear. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little stop by. Wasn't much, I just wanted to give you a little history. I've called it the Cabin McDonald's for a long time. I hear a lot of people call it the Cabin McDonald's, which it does look like a big lodge or hunting cabin. But I thought the history behind it's a little cooler. It's just cool that we can still remember. Not everything that gets built on top of something else tries to remember it. I think I like that they try to honor the history, not only in the building design, but in just in general. Just really cool. So you guys know me. I love that cool stuff. And you guys do too. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye now.